Welcome to this video from Girlguiding Gloucestershire, one of a series of videos to help you navigate through the accounts package from Girlguiding. In this video, we're going to have a look at the events tabs, which are situated along the bottom here. There are 8 tabs in total, and each one can be used for a separate event. The information that you put into these tabs will show on those greyed out lines in the income and expenditure pages. So in our example spreadsheet, you might remember if you watched the first video that on the information page, I put in the basic details. It's a brownie holiday, and I put the dates in as the 1st of June to the 3rd of June. That information has been pulled through to this page for us along with the unit name. If your holiday or camp or whatever your event is runs across more than one financial year, you've got the opportunity here to put your brought forward balances. So let's say, for example, that we had 10 brownies who all paid their deposit in the last financial year. They all paid £10 each. That's £100 of income. £20 of that was in cash and £80 of that was into the bank. And then we've also got category columns here. We've only got 5 for income, and we've got our expenditure over here. So let's put that as brownie fees as our income there. And so we can put the balance brought forward as £100. So that grey line across the top there, you can put any payments, income or expenditure that happened in the last financial year, but that belong to this brownie holiday. And you can see how those figures have made the balance here increase. So it's showing the £100 from last year as part of the event balance, but it's not including them in this year's overall figures for the accounts, and they won't be included in your totals on the income or expenditure page. So we had our deposits come in last year, and now we've got our balance payments coming in. So just as we did on the income page, we're going to put a line per transaction. So on the 1st of April, Anna Banana paid her balance fee. Again, you can use whatever notes you like in the details field, but the payer reference should include the person's name. You've got a receipt reference space there as well, so that might be backs for bank transfer, and they're paying a £30 balance there. So that's gone in the online receipts column, and we're also putting it under the brownie fees there. You've also got, you might have just spotted there, a difference column as well. So this one is looking at the income. Okay, so if that is red and there's a figure in there, you know that you've made a mistake. So you're going to enter all your other income coming in down here, whether that be from individuals, whether you've got grant funding for your holiday, and so on. It's all going to go on this side of the spreadsheet. If I just move the spreadsheet across, you'll see on the right-hand side here, we've got the expenditure. So this is all of the event information in one place. So perhaps we paid a deposit at the beginning of last year when we had those deposits coming in from the girls. So let's say we paid a £50 deposit for our venue. Venue is our category there. So we've set that up at the beginning of the year. And you've only got 5 categories here. So it might be venue, it might be food, it might be activities, it might be badges, and it might be other. Those are just examples. You can choose your own categories. So then all of your expenditure payments are going to go in here as well. So on the 29th of April, after all those balances have come in, we're going to pay our balance to our activity centre that we're going to. You're going to put in the name of your activity centre, again, some details. So that might be the invoice number, a payment reference. This could be BACS 1. Now, when I store my files, I do actually include E1 as part of my reference because this is event 1 and E2 for the next one and so on. So I tend to do E1-1 so that you can label them and that your verifier knows then that that receipt that's got number 1 on it actually belongs to the event, not the main accounts. You've got to then decide which column it's going under. So this is, we said it's bank transfer, so it's going under this column, and we're going to pay £200 to our provider there, and it's for the venue. and so on. You can add all your expenses as you pay them. You've also got a difference column again. So if you get any errors in here, you know which line to look at. But when you're looking for errors here, they'll only be in the expenditure side. And if you're looking for errors here, they'll only be on the income side. Once you've put all your figures in, and obviously in this example, we've only put a couple of examples there at the moment, but as you put these figures in, this figure here will update and show your event balance. So hopefully your balance will be around about zero at the end of your event once you've had all your income and expenditure in, unless you've chosen to subsidise it or you've got some funding from elsewhere. So that's how our event pages work. And like I say, there are 8 of them along the bottom here. And once you've got those details in here, if we just go back to our income page, you'll see that that top line now has got those figures in that we've just entered. And similarly on the expenditure page, it's automatically added those figures in there as well for us.